What's going on, Gemini? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of January 18th through the 24th of 2021. Brian here, as always. I appreciate you. This might be the last weekly report that I do on YouTube. If you enjoy this content, please do come to my website and join the member area. I'm going to keep putting out a lot of content there, so if you enjoy it, please come with. If not, I will be on YouTube every now and then for a weekly show or something, and hopefully you find that entertaining. Well, let's jump to the astrology for you this week, Gemini. It's a big week. There's a lot going on. That sun's going to move into your packed ninth house of Aquarius. So you're definitely expanding and going into new territories. New philosophies might be coming up. Just overall growth in one aspect or another, whether you're learning more about yourself, whether maybe you're expanding and becoming more of a teacher. I think that you have a lot of wisdom to share right now. You've been through a lot with so much eighth house stuff. Maybe it's time to show and share what you've uncovered, or to just go after keep going down the rabbit hole of what you did uncover over the past couple years. And I think that it's going to expand, really show you more about the world that you're looking at, and the bigger parts of why we're here. So I think that there's a lot of expansion going on. You do have a lot going on also in your 12th house with the moon, Mars, Uranus this week. The moon's going to make its first quarter square to the sun. So this is it could feel sensitive, I would say. There could be a lot of insight coming in, a lot of intuition. So you want to tap into that energy. Where is it trying to take you? Maybe what cycles are closing out, what's beginning. What do you want to explore? What do you want to expand on? And I think the more you tap into what's coming through, the more sensitive sides, the intuition, I think that it's really going to show you that and help you as you're exploring a lot, because you do have so much in the ninth. Things are opening up for Gemini. Mars and Uranus is a trip this week. That is definitely bringing out some radical action. And in the 12th house, it's radical action that might not have a boundary. There could be no limits to what's coming through, and it could feel kind of hidden. But where's it taking you? And I think the more you tap in and listen to that intuition this week, you're definitely going to have an idea of where you're trying to expand to, what doors are opening up. And I think Mercury is going to really help with that. Mercury in the ninth, it's taking in a ton of information, but you have that north node in your first house, and the dispositor of Gemini, your first house, is Mercury. Mercury's your ruling planet. So I think that you're going to be able to kind of narrow things down, and you could be getting information from all over the universe, from all over the world, and it could just feel like a lot. But how can you narrow it down to what you want? How can you narrow it down to what makes you excited? What makes you happy? What makes you feel like the Gemini that you are? How to express yourself? How to wear all the different hats in life? And I think that that's very important. And you want to look at what makes you feel ultimately you and embody that. And that's kind of where the intuition is going to take you. And it's going to show you and open up more doors in that area. And we've been going through a lot with these nodes, with Neptune squaring them. There's just a lot going on. We have Hermes, which is like another Mercury, and Mercury's going to sextile that energy. So there's this hermetic aspect of not doing so much what other people want you to do, but just to take in the information, to see what's up. I think there's just so much going on in the world, and you have so much going on in the ninth house where you could be picking up on so many different things, and it could feel like the destiny or what you truly want's like a needle in a haystack in a sense. But the more you can take in the information but really be hermetic and come into what makes you feel you, I think the better you're going to feel. We do have Venus in your 8th house. I think that you're trying to find whatever connections deep when it comes to other people, whether it's relationships. I think that you definitely don't want to obsess over things. I think you want to let things flow right now. And that Venus is going to sextile Neptune in your 10th house. So how can you let things flow when it comes to career or job or where you want to go, I think that you're going to get insight to that. I think that, Gemini's getting all sorts of like information coming in from the universe, from guides, from spirit. And that's where you want to tap into. It's going to show you how deep you want to go down a certain rabbit hole, where you want to go with career, what you might want to travel, what you might want to switch up. So there's a lot going on in cadent houses, and things are moving. So how can you be responsible in a sense with the sun coming over Saturn? Be responsible for the journey that you want to go on. Take action for the journey you want to go on, and it might be some weird, out of nowhere insight that takes you there, and you might have a bunch of energy to jump on that in some radical new direction, especially with Mars squaring Jupiter, squaring Saturn. The sun's going to square it towards the end of the week. Like, things are just radical right now, and you might just have to kind of tap into yourself, liberate from maybe just reality, and come into the senses, come into the spirituality. If things start feeling weird, I think that'll show you the direction you want to go. And really, with Jupiter in the ninth too, you're expanding a lot. So there's just a lot going on. With Geminis, you might feel like you have your mind all over the place. Narrow it down to what makes you feel you. And I think that that's going to open up the doors in life, show you where to put your action in a responsible manner, and show you maybe more about what you can detach from with Venus in the 8th house that shows you the beauty of what you want to attach to. You got the moon reversed. So you definitely don't want to be scared of your intuition. I think that there can be a lot of subconscious aspects going on with all the 12th house, with Mars, Uranus, a lot of 9th house too. Like, the subconscious can be going crazy, and you want to not let it drive your mind too crazy. And Mercury in the 9th can be taking in so much information, but it's like, what makes you feel you? And I think that you're getting a lot of that insight, and it can feel like too much, or it can feel kind of scary, but you don't want to be scared of it. You want to just embrace the unknown right now, embrace the downloads that you're getting, in all honesty, and use that. And it might be taking you in some weird direction with Mars and Uranus, especially squaring Jupiter, squaring Saturn. It's just different energy, and you don't want to just push your intuition to the side because there's so much going on in the world, or so much going on in reality. You kind of got to tap into the unseen right now and tap into that unconscious, and I think that'll help you a lot. I love you very much, Gemini. I hope to see you soon. I'll catch you next time. Peace.